Welcome back, my wonderful learners. Success is not the result of luck or talent alone. It is a carefully cultivated process, rooted in mindset, habits, discipline, and the ability to learn and adapt. The first rule for success is clarity of purpose. Without a clear vision, thy efforts become scattered. Knowing exactly what thou wanteth allows thee to reverse engineer thy path. Take Elon Musk, who clearly envisioned a future with sustainable energy and multi-planetary life. His companies, Tesla, SpaceX, and Solar City, are all branches of that long-term vision. He didn't just build businesses, he pursued a mission. Similarly, Walt Disney had a dream of creating a magical experience for families, which started with drawings and grew into an empire that redefined entertainment. The second rule is consistency beats intensity. It's not about one grand gesture, but repeated efforts over time. Consider the example of Serena Williams or Michael Phelps. Both built their careers on daily practice and an unrelenting training schedule, even when they didn't feel like it. The compound effect of small actions yields powerful results over time. The third rule is discipline over motivation. Motivation is fleeting and emotional, while discipline is a choice made in the face of discomfort. Jocko Willink, a former Navy SEAL and author, emphasizes waking up early and doing the hard work regardless of feelings. Success comes to those who show up even when they don't feel like it. This is echoed by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who trains daily despite a packed schedule, because he trusts in the process rather than the mood of the moment. The fourth rule is failure is a teacher, not a verdict. Every successful person has a trail of failures behind them. Thomas Edison failed over 10,000 times while perfecting the light bulb. Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the very company he founded, only to return and lead it to unprecedented success. J.K. Rowling faced multiple rejections before a publisher agreed to print Harry Potter. What separates these people is not that they avoided failure, but that they used it as feedback. Rule 5 is take full responsibility for your life. Blame shifts power away from you. Oprah Winfrey overcame extreme adversity, from poverty to abuse, and instead of playing the victim, she took control, educated herself, and transformed into one of the most powerful women in media. She often credits accountability as the foundation of her growth. Rule 6 emphasizes surrounding thyself with growth-minded individuals. Thy environment influences thy behavior, attitude, and belief system. Steve Jobs was known for building high-performance teams with diverse talents who challenged his thinking. Likewise, Kobe Bryant constantly sought mentorship and surrounded himself with coaches and players who elevated his game. The people thou spend time with either fuel thy growth or drain thy potential. Rule 7 is create value before seeking success. Focus on helping others, solving problems, or improving systems. Jeff Bezos built Amazon with a relentless focus on customer experience, pioneering innovations like one-click ordering and fast shipping. His wealth came as a byproduct of offering massive value. In the same vein, Muhammad Yunus created the Grameen Bank to offer microloans to poor entrepreneurs in Bangladesh. He didn't start with profit in mind, yet he changed millions of lives and won a Nobel Peace Prize. Rule 8 underscores the need to never stop learning. In today's fast-evolving world, lifelong learning is not optional. Bill Gates still dedicates hours daily to reading. Barack Obama, even during his presidency, read to sharpen his thinking. Leaders are readers, and those who continue to grow intellectually stay relevant and resilient. This includes learning from others through books, podcasts, conversations, and failures. Rule 9 is take imperfect action. Many people get stuck waiting for the perfect moment, but action creates momentum. Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx, had no fashion background, no business degree, and no external investors. She started with $5,000 in savings and an idea, and by acting on it quickly, she created a billion-dollar brand. Similarly, Reid Hoffman, founder of LinkedIn, famously said, "If you're not embarrassed by the first version of your product, you launch too late." Progress, not perfection, builds success. Rule 10. Time is your most valuable currency. Use it wisely. Every hour spent mindlessly scrolling, procrastinating, or in pointless meetings is time lost forever. Warren Buffett avoids clutter in his calendar, choosing instead to spend time thinking deeply about long-term decisions. Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, emphasizes lifestyle design, deliberately choosing how to spend your hours in ways that align with your values and goals. A clear schedule often leads to a clearer mind. Rule 11 is resilience is more valuable than talent. Life will test you, but how you respond matters most. Malala Yousafzai was shot for advocating girls' education in Pakistan. Instead of succumbing to fear, she doubled down on her mission, becoming the youngest Nobel Peace Prize laureate. Nelson Mandela endured 27 years in prison and came out not bitter, but ready to unify a nation. Resilience means bouncing forward, not just bouncing back. Failure is part of the process, not the end. See it as a lesson, not a defeat. Example, Colonel Sanders was rejected over 1,000 times before KFC found success. Lastly, Rule 12 is success includes giving back. True fulfillment comes from service. LeBron James, beyond being an NBA superstar, built the I Promise School to help at-risk kids in Akron, Ohio. He didn't forget where he came from, and giving back has only expanded his impact and legacy. Bill and Melinda Gates, through their foundation, have donated billions to global health and education, embodying the idea that wealth is a tool for lifting others. Generosity enriches the giver and the world. When you internalize these 12 rules, not just as slogans, but as daily principles, you begin to align your life with a higher standard of success. You begin to think long-term, show up with purpose, adapt through change, and persist despite fear or failure. These aren't abstract theories. They're actionable truths, practiced by individuals who have turned dreams into achievements. Whether you're just starting your journey, facing setbacks, or ready to level up, these rules can serve as your compass. Success isn't reserved for the chosen few. It's built by those who choose to grow, serve, and never quit.